Hello, my lovely Pisces. Welcome to your November reading for 2025. It is late. November has been that sort of hectic month. Expect the unexpected to come up. So this reading will be for the next, 3 weeks of November. We'll see what comes up as from the week that's passed. I've just had a full plate, let's say, a lot going on. My lovely Pisces, this is a general reading for you. This is a reading for Pisces sun, rising and moon sign, as you know. My yearly readings have been posted. They are available to book. It is a limited time offer only, so it is available till the 31st of January 2026. So if you're requiring a personal projection for the year, then make sure you book that before the end of January 31st. That's the cut-off date. My lovely Pisces, wow, okay. Let's take a big inhale. As you know, Saturn is still transiting through Pisces, and what that does, it's sitting there and it brings new learning. It brings learning. It brings lessons. It brings things to decide upon or consider. It could be setting boundaries, changing how you do things and what you do, how you work. It could be different for all of you, but Saturn is the big teacher, as you know. Saturn will disrupt anything that you're needing to pay attention to or change. It can also be shedding of old patterns, old ways of thinking, allowing new things to come in. So it is quite an exciting time, really, because Saturn does the big shake-up. And, the end of October, this first week of November has certainly been that for me anyway, probably for you too, I would imagine. But these changes, this shake-up, what is it going to bring for you? What am I hearing here? What is it going to bring? It's going to lead to stability. It's going to lead to stability. It's going to lead to an expansion of your world, bringing in new things, maybe healing the old and bringing that in as well. But it is a time of tremendous opportunity and growth. Mentally, learning, new things that you want to stimulate your mind with. It could be spirituality, meditation, connecting with your guides, just that healing, that spiritual awakening. It could literally be expanding your world, a promotion, a move. Travel, relationships. Your relationship could strengthen. There could be an expansion of understanding there. It could be bringing in. There's also opportunity to bring in someone new into your relationship field. This is a significant other, and that could be found through travel, through work, through study, through learning, and having that connection. But relationships also mean family, friendships. There is an expansion here. There is a welcoming in of the new or the old. There's a greater understanding for you, what's coming in here for you in November. So it's really a big month. There is a greater understanding of who you are, what direction you're moving in, what do you want to bring more into your life. But there's a determination that comes with that. So it is very clearly setting boundaries. What are you going to bring into your life? What are you not wanting to have there? So there's that greater understanding and direction of what you're needing, what you're wanting. There's an openness and honesty that comes about in relationships, significant other. It could be you having a deeper understanding and knowledge of what you are seeking in a partner. no longer putting up with or tolerating anything that is less than, but really dissolving those old patterns of choice. And that can be with friendships as well, with family, it can be with, other people, could be work colleagues as well. There's an honesty in you, in being honest with yourself about what you're needing and what you're wanting and what direction you're wanting to move in. I also want to say to you that November's going to bring to you meaningful, pay attention to your dreams. There's meaningful interpretations in your dream. There's going to be a lot of synchronicities occurring for you in November. And I feel like that may have already started, where there's synchronicities, there's opportunities that are opening up here for you. And so there's a lot of information that's going to come through, a lot of healing that's going to come through dreams as well. I like all of that. I like all of that. So let's get on with your reading. So let's first of all let's look at your totem animal for the month. For the month of, here we go, of November, which is interesting. You've got the hyena. You've got the hyena, which is, releasing fear. It's about fear. This brings fear. Releasing fear, understanding that there is abundance. There is abundance there for you as well. It's also in those barren times where things aren't falling into place or things aren't working out for you. That's still richness, because that's still learning. That's still, they survived that as well. So there's learning in the difficult times, or the lessons that are coming up for you, and that will bring you abundance and wealth. Hyenas are very resilient as well, I want to say to you. They're extremely resilient. I like it. So there's learning here. There's learning. Let's create the Celtic cross. Let's see what that is all about. Okay, so, I like it. Wow, a lot to do with earth, a lot to do with being grounded. That's you setting your boundaries. That's you setting your boundaries, deciding what it is you're wanting to bring about, deciding what it is you're wanting to achieve. Let me create some space here. Okay, what are you, setting boundaries. I like it. Earth and water you've got. I'll show you these as we come to them. Wow, okay. I like the spread, in fact. I like the spread, even though it's Saturn in, very much transiting in Pisces, bringing with it lessons. Let me know, how are you faring in the month of November, or the end of October, November so far? It's been very full on for me, very full on. Okay, so what have we got? You've got the Three of Water here. So to me, this is celebrations, this is success, this is joy, this is things falling into place. It could be an anniversary, a wedding, the birth of a child, or it could be you just celebrating who you are, celebrating what you're needing, celebrating what the boundaries you're wanting to set, what direction you're moving in, realizing that, it is also about you as well. So I really like that. I feel like it brings about a busyness, my lovely Pisces. It brings about a busyness. It brings about an intensity of things happening. There's nothing slow or boring about November, my lovely Pisces. Not going to happen. It's really about activity. It's really about being productive, moving forward. You've also got the Queen of Earth. Now the Queen of Earth brings in, with the changes, there's just change coming in here for you through November, but it's going to be really solid, really good. There's a lot of good growth. It's going to also change your thinking, change your, so it is like the channeled message that you had. It's out with the old, and it allows the new to come in, but it's joyous new. It's joyous new. It's busy, but it's positive. It's busy, but it's positive. And anything that needs to go, let it go. Anything that wants to come in, come in. It's like this acceptance of this new direction, new boundaries, what you're wanting to achieve. It's crossed with the Ace of Earth. So there's this big change coming in around you. If it hasn't already, there's a big change that's coming in around you. And it's a new beginning. But it's a solid new beginning. It's a solid moving forward. The antlers, that allow, the antlers here, that creates a space around you, so that you're creating that space where you can be discerning. You can decide what you're keeping, what you're releasing, what you're building on, what boundaries you're setting. So really the antlers represent boundaries, but Earth also represents, Pentacles also represents a lot of new opportunities coming your way. There's a big change or a big shift coming, which I like. For you, you have the Two of Air. And so for you, the Two of Air is about making choices and decisions. You're making the choices and decisions. It's not something that is imposed upon you, but it's something that you're considering. So you're not making them in haste. You're really thinking about them. You're really processing, what boundaries do I want to set? How do I want to live my life? What new learning do I want to bring in around me? How do I want to make my money? How do I want to make my living? If I retire, where am I going to move to? So your world is expanding, but it's going to require choices and decisions. And part of the choices and decisions that you're needing to make come about through synchronicities around you. So be very aware of how things line up for you, the synchronicities around you. You've also got the Two of Water. Now, this is an opportunity for that relationship, really understanding that those quick relationships that have ended are no longer good, satisfying for you. And that's for some of you if you're seeking a relationship. It's about really being discerning, setting new boundaries and having an understanding of what you're seeking. And you will find it. It's through your travels or new learning. The changes that you're bringing in is also going to bring in new opportunities for a relationship. If you are in a relationship, it's about those bonds are going to be strengthened. There is growth, there is expansion, there is a strengthening of that relationship. But the Two of Water is also about what is yours will come to you. It doesn't need to be a relationship. It can be friendships. It can be significant, like people at work. It could be a job. It could be somewhere where you're living or moving to. This brings about synchronicities. This is what's meant to be. I don't know if you can hear that. They're working next door. They're renovating. I hope it's not too annoying, that sound. You've also got the Four of Fire, and the Four of Fire is about, again, celebration. Could be a marriage, could be an engagement. It could be celebrating your successes, celebrating something you feel passionate about, something you feel enthusiastic about, something you want to put in place, something you want to achieve, and something you want to do. I like it. And then you've got the Hangman. This is where there is growth through adversity. This is Saturn at work here. Growth through adversity. Anything that doesn't fall into place, anything that's not working, anything you need to release, there's going to be learning here for you and an opportunity for you to release it. There's also free will comes into play here. But if you just go with the flow and understand anything you come up against, you're coming up against it to evaluate it, to really look at things from a new perspective. Do you really want to continue this? Do you want to set new boundaries? Do you want to release it? What are you learning? What are you learning? So you need to be asking yourself the big questions here. That's going to be really important. You've got the King of Air, so you're very much in control. Any new learning that's coming in for you, like mentally, new learning, you're going to be in control of it. You're going to do very, very well. If it's spiritual growth, you're going to make the connection with your guides as well. If you're really, this is a new way of communicating. This is that honesty that came up in your channeled message, being honest in what you're wanting, what your requirements are, and that's going to really see you achieve well, move ahead. I like it. I like it. You are in control. You are in control of your environment. You are in control of your choices and decisions, and what you're wanting to do, what you're wanting to achieve. Then you've got the Three of Fire, and this is travel. This can be travel for some of you. This is movement. Could be a change in job, a promotion. It could be leaving work and retiring, leaving work and doing something that you feel passionate about. But there's movement. It could also be moving from where you live, moving to somewhere else. There's movement which is really positive. It's something that you're really feeling like it's time to do that. It's time to bring in that change. So November's going to be really quite an energized sort of month. There's a lot of energy in November. And so that is you really bringing in that change. You just need to keep up. So do I. We just need to keep up with whatever is happening around. You've got the King of Water as your final card, and the King of Water is you're comfortable, you're emotionally stable, you're emotionally strong, you're comfortable with where you're at, you're comfortable with your choices and decisions, you're comfortable in how you're moving forward, what you've learned, what you've released, and what new things are coming in. Be aware of synchronicities around you in November. But you're emotionally balanced. Also, your dreams are going to be of great significance as well. So be aware of your dreams. Be aware of dreams around you. Let's see your divine abundance. Let's see what's going on there with divine abundance. It's funny. Outrageous openness. And that's it. That's November, isn't it? Just be outrageous. What do you want? What do you want? Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. That's the synchronicities. Releasing from attachments is releasing what no longer serves you. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. That's coming through your dreams, synchronicities, making choices and decisions. What you need to do in November is actually get that energy moving by making choices and decisions, by starting to release what's no longer needed. And that's going to get your energy moving. It's all about that movement of energy. Even if it's adversity, even if it's these, things that aren't working for you, it's time to review that. How else can I achieve it? Or do I really want to achieve it? Is that what I really want? Is that what I really need? Be discerning, but go with the flow the whole time. My beautiful, beautiful Pisces. Don't forget that if you want to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book that reading from there. Equally, if you would like your own personal yearly projection for 2026, you will also find that link via my website. I wish you love, light, and many, many blessings, my beautiful Pisces.